All right, chocolate digestive and digestive.
What's the chocolate bit? The northern?
Really, either one.
No, go on. You know, you're so fucking specific. Which one's northern?
Well, they're close to the equator.
Welcome everyone to episode 67.
Maybe.
Not
Not maybe
right?
welcome, maybe 67.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
welcome.
well, yeah.
Just to clarify.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Gaz.
And this is
Bromantic. Got a fantastic lineup today. Start off with some very interesting questions. Nothing too risque.
Too risky. I'm not interested in them.
Would if it was.
What panties?
How much would it cost for you two?
I will actually just point out, if you're watching this on the YouTube, there are fireworks going off outside. And occasionally, I can't help but just look, even though I can't see them. So if you catch me, just do this suddenly.
I mean, they could probably hear the fireworks.
Yeah, probably.
If you hear random banging, there's not works going on, it's fireworks.
Yeah.
Firstly, you get £1 million for however many seconds that you can endure all human pain. How many seconds?
All human pain?
So all of human pain happens, like in the past 200,000 years, happens to you at the same time.
But I can't die.
You'll have no physical harm.
Right.
Like your arm's not going to fall off if someone's got their arm cut off, stuff like that. You won't die, anything like that. Any mental effects will remain. So, you couldn't do like 10 years because then obviously you're mentally fucking gone with that much pain. But physically,
$1 million for every second.
Okay.
Oh,
$1 million
just do 10 seconds.
of all human pain.
Yeah. I think it'd be fucking horrendous.
I mean, of course it will.
But 10 seconds.
I think that'll change you.
No, I think 10 seconds is just short enough that once it finishes, I'm guessing the second the 10 seconds is up, I'm completely back to normal. No pain at all. I think I'd get up and go, that was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
But I think 10 seconds...
Just be screaming.
Yeah, like I think just for 10 seconds. I don't... You just pass out from the pain, really, wouldn't you?
No, you can't. No passing out, no.
Okay. I can't
you
cheat
have
it.
to endure it, yeah.
I think you literally just be in the most agonising, breathtaking... Like, that's the problem. It would take your breath away as well.
I don't think you could breathe.
That's what I mean. You just would... So I think 10 seconds is the longest I could get away with that.
Also, my other thing is, like, does pain get to a certain point where the threshold... It's just pain. Like, so for example, say the pain of burning alive.
Right.
Is all over your body, and it's agony. All of your nerves are going off. There's no, like... Are you then going to feel your arm being cut off?
This is my thing of it. Essentially, my entire body is going to be...
In the most excruciating pain it could possibly be.
I'm not going to feel anything specific. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm burning here. Can feel a leg break. Can feel a bit of it. Like, I'm just going to be in...
Your toes.
No, I don't actually think you'd even know what you were feeling in that time.
I don't think you could. For all of pain for the last 200,000 years, I don't think you could possibly know.
I think, like I said, 10 seconds. What would you go for?
It's annoying that you couldn't just do a, let's see how long I last.
That was going to be one of my questions.
Although to be honest, is that better? Because
you'd never be able to get the button.
Huh?
You would never be able to say it.
No, yeah. But like, say it was like a switch in your mind where you're like, just stop. That's it, I'm finished. Like,
You'd stop in a second.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So maybe it's better that you can't, because then you're like, right, I've just got to deal with it for 10 seconds. Like, just to be more manly than you, I'm going to go 15 seconds.
Well, you won't make it, so...
11 seconds.
You're not going to make it.
What do you mean? I don't have a choice.
No, you wouldn't get there. It would cause you so much mental... You'd break down about 10.3 seconds in. You'd just break down. I'll pick the perfect time. You know, but you don't. You can't just spend that money. You can't enjoy it.
Why not?
Because you're done.
My family
Fried.
can enjoy it, though.
No, you're done, though. You're in a chair. You rock in a room now.
Good.
Wasted your life.
I hope my family are happy.
Yeah, but if you'd have picked 10, you'd been fine. You'd enjoyed it, loved it. You enjoy it with them.
Yeah,
They don't care about the money. They care about you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, you look my family. You're shit, mate.
Just earn money, yes.
That's what you're here for. And that's why we need you to subscribe.
Yeah, so that we can take care of our families, so they won't take care of us.
So they will love us again.
Yeah.
Next question. Right, you can pick between one of two superpowers. You never have to shower again. or you never have to poop again. What are you picking? And obviously, if you never have to poo again, it's not like you're just clogged up. Like
Yeah, I
your
guess,
poo just magically disappears.
This was a superpower.
Yeah.
So I wasn't imagining.
Yeah, you've still got a bumhole.
Yeah,
you've still got the hole.
yeah.
You're completely normal. All that lot. And then
So the
obviously,
showering ones are the difficult. How does that work?
in terms of, so you're just clean all the time.
So if I jump into a pile of mud, my skin will remain clean.
I will say, so that it's not just weird that you just step out.
That's what I mean.
completely
Like, here's the.
So I would say, like you shake off like a dog, you're clean. So if you're like caked in mud, you just and then you're
Alright.
clean again.
I think for me, there is a superpower that is within always being clean. You could do something with that.
Okay,
But
I see what you mean. Yeah,
without pooping, I mean, I'll just save 25 minutes a day. Like, and that's quite nice that time. Sit by myself.
I think I would pick the showering as well
Yeah.
because I feel like it's also it alleviates more of a worry than pooing would.
Does that mean, yeah?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make perfect sense.
Yeah, like I'll know I'll never smell again.
Yeah.
There'll never be a problem with that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think when it comes to the whole, I think survival comes into my head as well. I don't know why,
Okay.
but like, because I'm a superhero now,
Yeah, of course.
I picture me like out in the jungle.
What's your superhero name be? Well, sorry, you're a superhero, so you're now out in the jungle.
Yeah, I'm doing
What are you
superhero shit.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
How many superheroes are you required in the jungle?
Yeah, but this is real life, and I'm fighting gorillas, not like guerrilla warfare. You know, like the bad guy gorillas,
Yeah.
not monkey gorillas.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
do you know something I don't?
No. Well, I do, but no. So I'm out there, and obviously, I'm in the jungle,
Of course.
and I just feel like if I don't poo, like yippee, but I don't even have to wipe anyway because I'll give a shake and I'm clean. So I could be like wading through the mud. I'd be like, God, this is so awful.
I'd like you to tell me
Mm-hmm.
how always being clean assists you in fighting in guerrilla warfare.
Because, like I was saying, I don't. It's not something that's going to be horrendous to me. I feel like, you know, when you're out and you feel filthy and you stink
Yep.
and you're trying to get through the jungle,
the time.
sweating.
Every day. Yep. Filthy and stink.
I just think it's so refreshing to
Yeah.
feel clean.
100%.
So
See, that's where my mind went.
yeah,
I wasn't thinking about being a superhero and fighting in the jungle.
mate, I'm straight in the
I just
army.
thought-
If I've got any superhero,
Literally anything.
I'm straight in the
My
army.
superpower is I can specifically get a spoon out of my pocket whenever I need it.
Yeah.
I'm in the jungle fighting, throwing spoons at people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Suddenly, I've got a yogurt.
I can eat it whenever I want.
Yeah,
Doesn't
bosh.
matter.
I'm chowing down, boy.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, the feeling of being squeaky clean is nice.
Yeah.
It's a lovely feeling.
Yeah.
Fresh and clean. Being like that all the time would be fantastic.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I do quite enjoy pooing. It's quite
That's
a
what I'm
nice,
saying, it's a
quite
chill,
a nice
innit? It's
bit of
chill
me
time.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to take that away from me. You know what I mean? They'd be like, hey, how's this superpower? And when you get no time to yourself. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Also, little poop break at work. And then it's like, oh, just have a poop break. Sit down for a minute. Can't do that.
I mean, you could just make it up. No one's checking your poo.
Yeah, they are. You've got a superpower. You think no one knows about it? You're a hero.
Give me your superhero name.
What, for both? Yeah. What about like excretion extinction? It's quite long, isn't it?
What terrible!
That's good.
Excretion extinction.
Yeah, no pooing, that is.
Really?
That is what that is.
Sorry, I thought that was for showering.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Don't get shit on me.
All right. What about fecal doesn't matter?
Why are they so long?
Superhero names are long.
Name one that's as long as fecal doesn't matter. Or excretion deletion or whatever.
The Incredible Hulk. That is 6 syllables.
Hulk.
Yeah, and I'll just be called fecal. But it's fecal doesn't matter. Same.
No poo.
No, that's the most boring one.
King No poo.
King.
That's your one
No,
name.
you can do better than that.
Uh,
What about dungless?
Dungless.
Dungless.
Like Douglas, you mean?
Yeah, but like dungless.
It's awful. I'm going to go Clean Man and the Wiper.
Why the wiper? That's literally not what you are.
Yeah,
You're
No
getting
wiper.
you're getting this wrong.
No Wiper.
Clean machine.
The clean machine.
Yeah. People will think I'm there to clean stuff, and I'll be like, no, me.
Okay.
So
That's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, clean machine.
You're super clean.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, the Pooper Trooper. Like a super
We
trooper.
found it, mate. We
but
found
the
it.
Pooper Trooper.
The Pooper Trooper is the one.
Sorted.
If
We
you
knew
were
we'd
ever
get there.
wondering. Right, last one.
That's a good game, by the way. We should come with powers and name the superhero.
That's all. Last bit of the episode.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
Got to come up with the worst superhero.
Yeah.
The worst but best superhero.
Comment them as well. If you can
Yeah.
think of a power and a hero,
Mate,
which
I've had enough.
amalgamate.
I've had enough of Ask People to comment. We do call to actions on every fucking episode.
Yeah,
Not
but now
one fucking person says it.
I'll get them.
Right.
If you don't comment this episode, next episode, we won't do one. We will. Right. This is just for them.
Okay, yeah.
We won't even. We'll stop. We'll quit unless you comment. You specifically. Give us a power and the name of your superhero.
That's all we want.
That'll get them. That'll get them.
I reckon it will.
And give me and Gaz a superhero name, please. That I'd love to hear.
Great. Fantastic. Right, you get paid
Thanks.
£1 million a year. It's all very exact on 1 million. These
Yeah, I know,
spreadsheets.
yeah. Because we know what we all
You
want.
get paid £800,000 a year.
I'm not doing it.
But you must sleep 18 hours a day. Every single day. Now, you choose when you fall asleep. And you choose, and then obviously you'll sleep for 18 hours. It's not like in chunks. But every 6 months, you get to pick a different time. Does that make sense?
I'm not doing it.
You're not?
That's the opposite of my current sleep pattern. And the only good thing about that, then again, like it alleviates work. And work, I'm out of the house for that amount of time anyway.
What, 18 hours a day?
Well, no, I sleep and work together. That's about 18 hours a day. I only get 6 hours free a day max.
Okay.
So,
It would take away all of your free days, though.
oh yeah, that's true, like on Saturdays and Sundays and stuff.
Yeah, so you get 6 hours a day to do whatever you want.
I am essentially a tiger. And that's interesting.
How have you done that?
You know I did that. A tiger. I'm a
Just
tiger.
to clarify.
And £800,000 a year better off. And a tiger. No, I'm not
Keep
doing
the
it.
800,000. I'm a tiger.
I'm in a zoo. Wading through the jungle.
See,
Clean.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do it.
No?
No, I wouldn't. I'd just miss so much.
Yeah, I agree. You
I
would.
feel like it just, imagine your family goes on holiday and you're like, oh yeah, we're doing this today. I'll see if 6 hours of it.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't be worth it.
Also, if you picked a really shit time, like sleep at 4 o'clock, what time would you pick to go to sleep?
Probably be awake 10 till 4.
You wouldn't pick the afternoon. So that's what I think I would do.
Well, you would, because your kid goes to school. Mine doesn't.
Yeah.
So 10 till 4 is ideal for me.
Yeah, I suppose. And then, yeah.
Well, no, I'd probably be 12 till 6, actually. Because that way, we'll nap in the morning, 12 till 6, and then go to bed at 6. I'll go to bed as well. Yeah, it sounds like a great life.
£100,000 a year, mate.
Yeah.
But then the other thing, though, you've got to then think, people who are earning, say, £1 million a year, realistically, a lot of them are doing those kinds of hours. 15, 16 hours a day.
I agree, but
Do you know what I
they're
mean?
at least consciously living.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I will say.
But if you're then just... Say you look at, like, stockbrokers and stuff like that, who are just on it, continual, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, say that's 14 hours of their day, they're just on the phone, dealing with stuff, blah. Then they go sleep, like you said. Like, that is essentially. And they don't have downtime.
There is also the concept of freedom in that, though. Like, there's reward and there's all that kind of stuff. Like, they're choosing to do it. Like, I'm fucked. I'm sleeping.
I think you'd become depressed. Because, obviously, you're not working towards anything.
That's what I mean.
So you've got to rush everything in your 6 hours.
Yeah, you've got to cram that shit in. I just think that'd get to me.
Yeah, I agree, actually.
Like, imagine as well if there was like, oh, Ryan, there's this thing at this time. And you'd be like, I'm sleeping. Oh, well, me and Atlas are going to go.
Can you get it before 3?
Yeah. What about when I'm awake? What about then? No, mate.
Yeah. No, I agree. Actually, thinking about it, I think you would get severely depressed.
Yeah. Every time 6 o'clock round came to as well, you'd be getting
so
really
stressful,
fucking
yeah.
down, wouldn't you? You'd be like, fuck's sake. Couldn't even eat my favourite meal.
Yeah, see you in 18 hours.
Yeah.
Gone.
You'd be well rested though, wouldn't you? That'd be good. God, think of it. The slumber. You'd live for like 180 years purely on that.
Yeah, but only get the experience of like 10.
I know,
so 6 hours a day.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You see your great-great-great-grandchildren, though. That'd be something, yeah. And they're like, wow, my granddad's a tiger.
Things that sleep for 18 hours a day. Tigers and Orion.
Yep.
Make sure that's what you spend your 6 hours a day doing. 6 hours? Yeah. 6 hours a day doing, just making sure people knew. I'm like a tiger, guys.
That's me. I'm
Going a bit like a tiger. I sleep 18 hours a day.
Yep. I'd eat loads of carrots. Have some stripes tattooed on.
While you're sleeping.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have to wake up for it. Think of the possibilities. What can I do while sleeping? I wouldn't wake up for anything, would I? Think of how much pain I could take. Millions.
Combine that question with the other question.
Yeah. And I don't even poop.
I'm always glad.
Goodness me.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, I went off.
Fantastic time.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you. I know how you very much love to talk about TV shows and a bit of film.
I've seen so many TV shows.
Yeah.
You couldn't even count them.
Well, I feel very comfortable just telling you the entire plot of this TV show because I know you'll never watch it.
Right. Tell me about it.
The TV show is called Chimp Crazy.
I love that show.
Have you seen it? Actually, no. Damn you.
We've been bested once more.
Chimp Crazy.
Yep.
Me and the missus started watching the other day. Have you ever watched Tiger King?
What do you think?
No. You heard the premise of Tiger King.
Right. My brother was literally saying to me the other day, I have to watch it.
What, Tiger King?
Yeah.
Right. Chimp Crazy is better than Tiger King.
That is bold.
It is Tiger King, but with chimps, obviously.
Wow. But we've already said how much I love tigers.
Right.
So.
It brings back, and we'll get onto this in a minute, about, your whole, you could beat a chimp yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely not. However, these people are the most delusional human beings you've ever met in your life. And it's so fucking interesting to watch.
Oh, really?
They are, so it basically tracks a woman who keeps loads of chimps. And this is almost like a fad in America of people that purchase exotic animals and chimps and blah, blah, blah. This woman loves the chimps more than she loves her own children. Says it quite a lot.
Right, okay.
The opening scene is one of the most frustrating opening scenes of any TV show I've ever watched. And it'll frustrate you as well. And all it is someone handing their toddler to a fully grown chimp sitting on a chair.
Yeah, that's pretty big, man, isn't it? That's pretty big.
Obviously the chimp's dressed up and all that lot, and they're all like, oh no, he's part of the family and blah, blah, blah. No. You're handing a toddler
to an
animal
yeah.
that can rip it apart with no issues, no problems.
Yeah.
Now, bro, when I say these people are delusional, it's like a next level version of delusion where they're like genuinely think the chimps love them, they think they're all good, and they don't realise they're animals. They compare it to being chimps and half chimp, half human. And they're like, but they're more human than chimp.
Right.
And I'm like, well, is that why when all of them get to like an age of adolescence, you lock them in a cage and don't let them out again?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there's a part in it where, I don't know if you ever heard, it was quite a big thing in America, where a chimp ate a lady's face off and all that lot.
Yeah.
It talks about that. It tracks the woman whose chimp it was, talks to her and stuff like that, talks to the woman who had her face ripped off because she survived. Half there. Not all there, mate.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what an interesting watch. But also, what fucking delusional human beings.
Well, Michael Jackson's Mr. Bubbles is still around, isn't he?
I mean, I bet he's not out and about.
He's in a zoo. Yeah, he's not walking the streets. He's not harmless.
But one of the main things of it, you see how mad they are, one of the main stories it tracks is this lady who keeps these chimps. Now, Peter, it talks about Peter and how they get involved and trying to basically take these chimps away.
Oh,
They're all
Peter,
in cages.
right, yeah.
Not Peter, a guy.
Yeah, I know, I was like...
Peter, the animal charity.
Bobby.
So they're trying to take away all these chimps.
Yeah.
And she's got one chimp called Tonka, who's been in loads of films and stuff like that. And she's like, I love him. But he's got some heart problems and stuff like that. So he's kept down here. He's not well. He won't survive a move. Peter eventually go through this whole thing to take all the chimps away. When they go to take all the chimps away, all the chimps are there but one. and it's this Tonka who's missing. And she says, "Oh no, he died. He had like heart issues. He died. We've had him cremated." Holds up this little bag. Like, this is where he's cremated.
Nice.
Fucking shit.
Smashed it.
It's like fucking it's like flour.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
We love him more than anything, but here we put him in here.
Yeah, like literally, it's like, oh, this is fag. Anyway, I think it's filmed during COVID times because all the court cases online.
Right.
None of it's in person. So going back and forth, and she's breaking down. They're having to give the court recess because she can't talk because they keep asking her questions about Tonka. She's like, "He's just dead. Why can you keep asking me these questions?" Blah 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 blah. There's one point where she gets questioned, and she breaks down, and the court's like, "Right, we're going to have a recess. Obviously, you need time to thingy." Everyone kind of switches off their camera. She goes, "That guy's a fucking idiot," and then they go, Your mic's still on," like from the court, and she's like, "Okay, I'm sorry." But anyway, you see the whole court case unfold, blah blah blah, and then eventually the judge kind of goes, "Well, I don't believe that Tonka's dead,
All right.
but no one can prove that he's not,
Right. Yeah.
and so until further evidence comes up, we can't do anything." Do you know what I mean? So
Does she on
essentially
camera
she win.
high five Tonka?
No. Almost.
Okay, I thought it'd be close.
So she switches off the monitor. Bear in mind, the documentary people are all in our house filming all of this.
Yeah.
Documentary people have no idea what's going on with Tonka either.
Right.
So they are none the wiser and all that lot.
Does
And
she go,
she
"I
switches
can't
it
wait
all
to
off
tell
and she
Tonka"?
goes, "Oh, I won, but we won. Yeah, this is great, blah, blah." Gets on the phone. "Yeah, we won." Puts the phone down, starts walking, opens a door to the basement. Heads down and the people with the documentary are behind her with the cameras. Runs down to the basement, turns the corner. Fucking Tonka's in a cage in the basement. And she's like, we won. And they're like, the fuck?
Oh, God.
So then obviously all the documentary crew going back to the production going, what do we do?
Yeah.
Like obviously we know that Tonka's alive.
Yeah.
But do we tell the courts? Do we hand over this footage? Like, what's the coup? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just such an interesting...
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
At the end, does it come up with the writing of like what actually happens? Or
Yeah,
is it just-
No, it completely unfolds. Because it's all done now.
But what happens with Tonka then?
So, eventually...
By the way, if you're gonna watch this,
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Eventually, the crew tell someone, from the main guy from Peter, and they go,
Right.
"I just want to let you know, like, Tonka's alive."
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
"Oh, that's what happens, sorry." They're getting closer and closer to figuring out that Tonka's alive. So she calls a member of the film crew and says, "Look, Tonka's not well. He's got heart, like the doctors that I've had a vet in, they've said that he's got this wrong with him, this wrong with him. We're probably going to have him put down."
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But the film crew are like, "I don't think there's anything wrong with him. Like, I just don't think she wants Peter to have him." And that's kind of what she's going to kill him. Like, so then they ring Peter and they go, "I just want to let you know she's got him. Like, he's in the basement. Here's where he is, blah, blah, blah." They come in the house, take Tonka away, take him to this big animal sanctuary. Beautiful place, like 12 islands, each with a thing of chimps on it, blah, blah, blah. They've run tests on him. He's got nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with his heart. He was just overweight. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously he'd been kept downstairs in a cage and fed shit.
Yeah,
God knows.
okay.
So they were like, there's no heart problem, there's no nothing. He's obviously let out in the wild. She now owns a zoo and she's trying to get more monkeys, more this, more that.
I never understand where people get their money from.
Me and Jade are saying exactly the same. So she sells exotic animals. That's her trade. She buys and sells exotic animals, which is still quite a big trade apparently in America.
No, but it is. Yeah, well, this is what I was saying about Tiger King when my brother was telling me about it. I was going, "He must have a lot of money," but I was going, "Not really." I was going, "He must have a lot of whether he's inherited it." Have you seen? Sorry, this is a little bit off subject, but on the same subject. Was it Foxcatcher? It's a film about wrestling.
No, you told me about it.
Amazing movie. You should definitely watch it. But that similar sort of thing. This guy's clueless, and it's only because his parents are still alive and controlling the money that he's able to do what he does. But if they weren't around, fuck knows what he'd be doing with that money.
Mad.
And it'd be like fucking that or something. Do you know what I mean? But and it's got to be inherited.
I just can't believe how delusional. So, the woman whose chimp attacked her best friend, and ripped her face off and ripped her arms off and this, that, and the other. The officer who was arrived on scene, knew the chimp. He was well known in town, like it's quite a local thing. And he was like, he's the one that shot him a few times. Eventually, and she basically they show you the phone call where she's going, you need to come. He's killing my friend. Someone needs to come and shoot him. He's killing her. He's ripping her face off. He's killing her, blah, blah, blah. He said he rocked up and he saw the chimp, and he said the chimp came over to the car. And, like, he was like, oh, like, what's going on? The chimp shook the car, jumped over to his side of the thing, just ripped the fucking door off of the car. Yeah, he said the chimp literally, like, ripped the door off the car, threw it, and he was like, I just shot him. Just had to shoot him.
Fair,
I was like, 100%.
I'm not fucking dealing with that.
1 year later, that woman had another chimp.
Yeah, because they're deluded, aren't they? They're just deluded.
But that's exactly what it is. There was another woman who did the same thing, and it attacked her daughter. I think, like, battered the fuck out of her daughter, like, ripped chunks out of her and stuff like that. She had to call someone to come and shoot it. And they were all almost sitting there going, oh, you know, they're just part of the family. People say they're this, that, and the other. But they would never harm anyone. And I'm like, well, let him out of the cage then.
Yeah,
why are you keeping him in a cage if you think that he's harmless? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise he'd be roaming your house.
They know.
Oh, it's mental.
They fucking know.
She got, at the very end, again, spoiler, at the very end, she goes to her friend's house who owns a chimp, gets, like, all cocky and goes, oh, I got in the cage with him and all that. Like, he's an adult male chimp. She was like, yeah, I got in the cage with him, and he attacked her. And she basically comes back to the interview with, like, a strapped up hand, half her ears missing where it's been ripped off. She's got chunks missing out of her back and her leg and all that lot, where it's just bitten the shit out of her. She managed to get out of the cage, obviously, alive. And the next thing she says is she's like, oh, but what I would love to do is just have an island. I want to buy an island and have a house and live on it and just have chimps free roam the island. I'm like, what is fucking right? How deluded you have to be? You've just been attacked. And I'm like, oh, honestly, the level of delusion is frustrating.
It is. That's why I don't watch stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I was saying to my brother. There's a reason I don't watch any of that shit. Because for me, it's just... It just upsets me that humanity is what it is.
It's also quite upsetting to watch the chimps.
Yeah, as well as, yeah.
They're just fucking miserable, mate.
Yeah.
Miserable.
And I'd relate to that. That's the only bit I'd relate to.
Just a miserable chimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see they're like running from side to side on the cage, trying to smash the cage out. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you can tell they're annoyed.
Yeah.
Like...
That's why Peter's there.
Yeah.
Good old Peter.
Good old Peter.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not going to ask you, mate. I just can't get into stuff like that anymore.
I mean, it's definitely worth a watch. I think it... Guys.
Now we've told you what happens.
No, it's definitely worth it. Even if you know what happens, it's just worth a watch to see it. Because there's obviously other bits and pieces that I'm not going to go into the whole... But it's just crazy.
What would you say there? Sorry, you would not get into the whole. What expression would you use next?
Story, whole point.
Oh. Kit and caboodle is what I would say.
Kit and caboodle.
Right, yeah, the whole kit and caboodle. That is what I say after the whole. Yeah, that's what I was wondering because you didn't finish it, and I was like, I really want to know what we're doing in the next words there.
But no, yeah, there's definitely more to it and more little bits and pieces that I've missed. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. But ready to be frustrated.
Okay, fair enough. I would love to tell you about something I've been watching, but what I've been doing instead, well, not even what I've been doing, is watching Becca play Harry Potter Legacy. Right, just got well into it. I have to say, that's a very good game.
I've heard it. I've heard that it's very good.
Yeah, watching her play it, the amount there is to do on that game, like they've smashed that.
Really?
Because I played it a bit. I just didn't really get into it. But I don't think I gave it nearly enough of a chance. I was busy with work and stuff at the time. Didn't really give it much time. But upon watching her play it now, mate, I'm like, they have fucking done well here.
Really?
There's so much to do. So she's got 2 vivariums full of like mythical beasts.
What the fuck is a vivarium?
It's just like where you keep animals.
If you use Harry Potter terminology, you're going to have to explain it.
That's not Harry. That's not. That's just.
What?
That's a thing.
What, a vivarium?
Yeah, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not going to say it too confidently.
Yeah.
Vivarium.
Yeah, I thought it was just...
It's definitely not a real thing. Aquarium?
Maybe. No. But anyway, so she keeps...
You said the wrong word, haven't you?
No, there's vivarium on the game. That's what Becca tells me it is anyway. And she keeps like hippogriffs and all that kind of stuff in there. Yeah. Anyway, super cool. Like, you're like, this is really good. Then in her room of requirement, she's got all these like herbology stuff. She grows all these different plants for all these different potions and all these different spells.
Very quick. Room of requirement is what you need. Room of what you need. Yeah?
Yeah. You know, requirement. Well, have you watched Harry Potter?
Yeah.
The room of requirement only appears to people that need it. So you can't just... There is no room. Like, obviously it's magical. So if you have a requirement, this door will just appear. And you'll be like, I fucking needed this. And you'll just walk through it. It doesn't appear to everyone.
How do you put stuff in your room of requirement?
Well, because on the game you require the room. So the door appears to you. So you go through the room requirement.
Sorry, explain that one more time.
So imagine you're in a castle,
yes.
right? And every day you're good, you're chilling.
Yep.
And then one day you're like, I need fucking somewhere to put all this stuff. Because I'm out there saving lives and mythical beasts, and I've got nowhere to store them.
Yeah, of course.
Suddenly, this room of requirement opens up, and you walk through it, and it will create whatever space you need. So it's just like, hey, here's a load of...
So it's almost like a bag of holding in D&D.
Oh, you've really done that down, but yeah, sure.
That's kind of what it is.
Well, no, because anyone can have that. Anyone...
Yeah, but then, so it's not a room that will appear with what... So if I was wandering through and I went, oh, fuck, I need some milk, it would open up a door and then there's milk there.
Obviously, it's only what's really required. Like, you don't really require milk. Like, don't get me wrong, if someone was dying...
And they went, I need milk.
Yeah, that door would fucking appear and have
then
milk
milk in it.
Yeah.
So then how do you put stuff in it then? Oh, because you just need room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
and then when you need something from that room again...
You go back in there and they'll have all your stuff in there.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's an amazing room.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
Remember, it's magic.
Yeah, but it's...
I don't want to play that card, mate. But it's magic.
It's a game about wizards, mate.
And you're going to knock the
like,
sense.
oh, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's not logical, mate.
It's not physically possible. No, I know.
The room just can't appear.
What if I require milk?
I love also the fact that we're in a magical, mystical world. My first thing was, what if I need milk?
Oh, fuck, I've got a bowl of Cheerios here, and they're dry.
That's what I happened this morning. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I think we cracked it. It's a good game anyway, mate.
Room requirements not for breakfast.
You might not like it, but...
Now, I've watched Elijah play some of it. My brother's got it.
Oh, really?
He says it's very good. And I've watched Elijah play, like, the starting, as you go through, and there's some mirror thing going on.
Yeah.
He played that bit.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not into Harry Potter and wizards and...
No. You're not into much, to be fair.
Mages, I like, but not wizards.
Can I discuss...
No.
Elijah's Halloween outfit?
Sure.
Because I have to be honest with you. I mean, I've only bought Elijah a few bits over the years.
Yep.
But this has to be the greatest gift I've ever bestowed upon...
He is obsessed.
...anyone.
So I'm very much enjoying Elijah's current phase that he's going through. Mm-hmm. He's very much turning into a boy.
Good.
Now.
We'll love to see it.
So we've... I mean, I'm going back now. We're not just talking about the Halloween outfit.
No, I was going to say, hey, we can talk about that later. Doesn't matter.
We've started MMA. He started doing that, and he loves it. Got right into it.
Yep.
He has started watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Loves it. Can't wait for it.
That's because all this stemmed from the game, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which is how I got into it all.
Yeah. And now, he plays the game continually. And then somebody got him a nice little Halloween outfit of a Goku.
I'll tell you what.
He is fucking obsessed.
Fair play how he got it as well. Yeah, so I challenged him to do a Kamehameha, which is a Dragon Ball Z move, Goku's move. And I said to him, if you do it well enough, you can get a Dragon Ball Z costume. And he was like, well, I don't know if I can do that. I was like, you might as well just try. 10 out of 10 performance. Like, it was quite late, and we were like shushing him, and then fucking suddenly, the loudest Kamehameha I've ever heard just came out. I was like, oh shit, I've ever done it.
We were waiting for a key blast to actually come out of his hand.
I felt it. And gave him the costume. He put it on outside, didn't he, and everything. Oh.
Man, he's obsessed. Loves it.
When he turned up with his hair spiked up for trick-or-treating, I was like, you've done it, mate.
Got to pick the picture of him powering up. I was like, we've all tried that.
Yeah, we've done it.
We've definitely. Been there. It's like, house is empty. We're all like, I wonder if.
Yeah. I was telling my mum, actually, that when we were out trick-or-treating, Elijah would just start yelling. But I was like, to everybody else, they're like, why are you just shouting? Well, you don't understand. He's powering up.
He's Goku.
Yeah. You don't know. This is real cosplay.
But I remember what you said at Thingy when we were going around trick-or-treating was the same when we went out. So he wore it trick-or-treating, then wore it the following day as well, where we went out like on a general. I think we went to a castle, which had like a Halloween thing on. He was like, "I'm wearing my Goku thing." I was like, "Fair."
Didn't
All the dads were like giving me the quiet nod of like, "Fair play." Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's niche enough that no one else will wear it, but not
Sort of
niche
saying
enough.
about-
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just said, like you said.
Yeah, but about different. I was saying it on Trick or Treat. You know, all the kids
Yeah,
are there
so,
in
yeah.
their normal costumes.
Yeah, it's niche enough that no one else will wear it, but
Yeah.
not niche enough that no one knows it. So all the dads are going, "Yeah, fair play.
Yeah,
Well
nice
done. That's
one.
good.
You've done well
It's
there.
done good."
I'm hoping Atlas will. Well, I mean, you very kindly got him a Charmander outfit, Atlas, which he
I
loved.
love the tail on that outfit. I didn't realise it had a tail, and then I saw it. I was like, "Banging,
Nice,
That's so
yeah.
good.
What's nice about it as well is it's not like big tail getting in the way.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nicely put on the costume.
Yeah, no, he looks very sweet.
He does, yeah. He's going through a bit of a stage phase where, I mean, you witnessed a bit of it earlier. He kind of, he's been getting his own way at home a little bit too much. He's become a little bit grumpy. I'm going to use the word grumpy. We can take that as we wish. But I'm going to crack down on it a little bit. I've told Becca as well, because obviously I'm not home a lot. But he's normally very well behaved with me. But I've noticed a couple of times, I've said like no to him, and then he's like kicked off a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on
I'll
here?
nip that in the bud now.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we
what I mean.
don't-
I'm
that's
like,
not what we
no,
do.
that's not okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just. Oh, I'll tell it. So it's his birthday in 2 weeks' time. Now, am I telling
You're
you this?
completely changing the subject.
Well,
You're not even going to finish the last one.
what was it? Where was I?
You were talking about how his behaviour and stuff, and how you were trying to crack down.
Oh,
and
you know,
you were
no.
just
This
going to
links.
change the
This
subject.
links. This links.
Okay, great. Yeah.
You're quite right. That
I
seems
was
like a
like-
massive tangent. So it's his birthday in 2 weeks, right? Now, I think a lot of his behaviour, though, is because now it's winter, Becca doesn't take him out every day.
Okay.
So he used to go to the park all the time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Now he might go twice a week, 3 times a week, something like that. So when I get home, lately, Atlas has wanted to play football.
Okay.
So we've been doing exercise of football.
Yep.
So now his birthday's coming up, and I said I would not start doing any type of training with him till he was over 2. But it's coming up for 2 anyway, so we've got the football going on. So what I want to do in our kitchen is Becca's got a beautiful setup in there. It's a little sofa in there, nice table, so that if someone was cooking, you could sit and have something to eat or whatever, like whatever. I want to get rid of all that.
Excellent.
Yes, and that would leave one fairly decently sized blank wall. Now, I think there's 2 birds, 1 stone with this.
Yep.
I want to put a goal there. I also want to build I was going to say small, but that'd be a lie. Like a climbing wall and like a ladder with some ropes and stuff like that. And then it would have like a fold-out crash mat,
Right.
so that when he wants to use it, you can just fold it down. And then it would have a little fold-out basketball hoop to attach to the wall, and then a goal on one side, so that the days when they're not going to the park or anything like that, there's still activities
For him to
that
do
he
it.
can do in this
Okay.
space.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's very much enjoying doing sporty stuff at the minute.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking for his birthday to build this, but obviously it's it's not very normal to have in your kitchen.
No, I mean kitchen's an odd place for it.
I agree, but our downstairs has a front room and a kitchen,
Yeah.
so that is I can't really put it.
Well, why not in his bedroom?
Well, it's too small. He can't play football in the bedroom.
Can you separate it? Have one place to do the climbing wall, one place to do football?
Well, you're not wrong. I could put the climbing wall in the bedroom, and that is a possibility. But I kind of want it all to be in one place. I just like the idea because his bedroom's his bedroom. He's got all of his toys and everything like that.
Okay.
And it's not big. It's not a big room.
Yeah.
So like once he's got his like chest and he's got his bed and he's got his ball pit and his dresser and like there's not a lot of space for me to.
Okay.
But the kitchen.
I mean, I'll be lying if I said I hadn't, because I've seen that the people that have made these big obstacle courses and the
Yeah.
ladders across the ceiling and stuff like that. And I've often thought like it'd be so good just to do his room up like that and just have it like so we could just so it's just a standard thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think the idea is fantastic.
Okay.
Brilliant idea in
Nice.
terms of like it will benefit him so much, and keeping that active play,
Yeah.
I think is so important. Not just tablet or gaming or, do you know what I mean? Like keeping the play active, and you're going to be doing stuff means that as he goes on in life, those kind of skills will be natural to him. Like skills like climbing, jumping, running, stuff will be so natural to him.
Yeah.
And I think anything that encourages that is fantastic, because it sounds so weird to say, because it all seems very normal to us to climb, to jump, to run and stuff like that. And I've said it before, like, it's the weirdest things that you feel like you realise you have to teach your child to do, like how to jump, how to run and then jump.
I've literally noticed he's only just started to jump.
Yeah.
I've realised it's actually jumped before. Like,
It's mad, isn't it?
because he jumps, and people might shake their head at this a little bit, but our table is the same height as our sofa, and he always does a big step. But he's just started to jump a little bit, and I only clocked it. I was like, because he normally wants to take my hand, so he can do the big step, and now he's not, and I'm like, oh, because you couldn't do that. I didn't even think of that.
And it's such a weird, like, then teaching them how to run and jump from a running jump, and not to run, stop, and jump. It's a crazy thing. But I think, if you're encouraging that within play, I think it's fantastic. I just don't think enough kids do.
No.
I mean, they get to school and the first time they're being taught how to, like, I was reading the curriculum on, like, my son's thing, and they're just teaching them now how to throw.
Wow.
And I'm like, I've just been, like, we've been throwing stuff into water, and
I always say catching, don't I?
Yeah.
People don't know, or maybe they do, and I didn't know, but children cannot catch.
No. Not at all.
That is a skill, apparently. That is a top-notch skill. If your child is below 5 and can catch, kudos. Because apparently that is just something kids can't do.
Yeah. Well, I think it depends. When you say catch, like, you can catch close distance things, but throwing something high in the air and then catching it.
No.
I mean, some adults can't do it.
Some kids literally, like, not being fun, I don't know many children, but, like, a lot of kids I know, if you throw something to them, even not that far, maybe like 3 metres, they'll be like, and they'll miss it.
Yeah. The depth perception's not there.
It's just, so if you've got a child that is capable of catching and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's they're all very strange skills, but they're hard skills to learn if you get to a certain age and then have to teach it. I think similar to riding a bike and swimming and stuff like that. If you're taught swimming at a very, very young age, it's almost natural. Like, you get in a pool and you swim, and it's just a natural thing. Which I made the mistake with Elijah. I didn't do that. Like, so I'm teaching how to swim now.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder because he's got those fears.
Yeah.
Of, you know, what if I do this? What if I, you know what I mean?
I think he's a good age to learn, though. I think I learnt around his age.
Yeah, but when you're like a baby, like, you know, people that you don't get that fear. You're just then water and it's fine.
I've got to be honest with you. I do it the way you've done it. I know it's good, and I'm not looking at any parent that does it. It's not for me.
I couldn't be there when they do it.
That's what I mean.
I can.
And I get him out. What are you doing? Just throw my baby in water. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I hate watching it.
Yeah.
Those videos. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love watching it because it's hilarious.
Yeah, because they're fine.
Yeah. Because you know, no one's putting this video up with the baby dies at the end. That's not happening.
Yeah. I can assure you, this is a trained professional. This baby's going to learn to swim at the end of this.
I always worry, though, that there'll be someone like me who's watching it and who'll go, oh, that's how you teach babies. They just swim.
Right,
no worries.
And you go, mate.
Do you know what I mean?
Good luck.
That's gone wrong.
No. I'm not for that. So I will be taking Atlas when he's 4 or 5 to learn to swim. I will not.
Yeah.
If he's talking by then, I will not.
It will be.
Still just going, yep. we haven't defined yet if yup is yes or just a noise.
It's definitely yes.
Well, he says yup every time we say no. But I say to Becca, we never say yup.
Yep.
So where has he got yup from? We'll be like, yes. Well,
yep.
So where has he got yup from?
Might be him just trying to say yeah.
My favourite one is what we hear at night now. We'll put him to bed. And then, you know, we'll be downstairs watching telly or whatever. And we'll just hear a yep. And we'll be like, baby's awake.
It's me.
Yeah. Just in the distance. Yep. Nice. It's funny. I think one of our biggest problems is we find a lot that he does funny.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, that's time to discipline him. And I've laughed.
So Jade has told me off a few times recently because a lot of what Elijah's so there's cheeky stuff Elijah does that I find hilarious.
Yes.
That Jade doesn't. But then there's also stuff that he does that Jade finds hilarious that I don't. But the discipline from me overrules her funniness. Whereas the funniness from me overrules her discipline.
Right.
So when Jade's like, don't do that, and I'm creasing, he will do it again because he knows I find it funny.
Yeah.
So he will be like, and he'll laugh with me. Do you know what I mean? He's like, and he goes and does it again, and I'm like, she's like, stop laughing. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Whereas if it's the other way around, and I'm like, that's enough, Elijah. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Jade could be laughing. I'm like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a problem I've been told off a couple of times for because I keep.
This is one that happened today, and I'm like, I have to, as quick as I can, look away because I just laugh. Becca put a bit of chicken on his fork and gave him his fork, and he looked at this fork and he went, wham on this fork, right? And I immediately found that funny because a bit of chicken almost stayed where it was, and the fork went straight down on the ground. And obviously Becca's like, no, and I'm like, turn away straight away because I know that's made me laugh, and I know that's wrong.
Yeah, of course.
And I should be telling him off here, but I know that Becca will, but he cannot catch that I've laughed.
Yeah.
Because that's
game over then.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I absolutely, I'm very on board with like, no, that's telling off moment, but I have to calm down.
There are times when it's funny. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah, but
I think that's important though. As long as you're not encouraging it.
God, no. But that's what I mean. I'm finding a lot of stuff funny though.
Yeah.
Like he'll do stuff. Like what he did the other day, and I laughed, and I was like, no. I think he had this. He had one of his dumbbells, right, and he like walked over to a wall, and I was just watching him, and he went wham on the wall, right, and I laughed. And I was like, oh, no. No, don't do that. Right. But initially, I don't know why, because it's so random.
Yeah.
I just find it funny straight away. He's like holding it.
I think it's because it's just like
it's
boisterous, isn't it?
Yeah, it just makes me laugh. He's got, so, because he's kicking footballs and stuff now, what I'm going to do, once again, I don't know if people are going to agree with this or not, but you know the bottles that you put, the big water bottles that you put on the water tanks, water things?
Yeah.
I'm going to get an empty one of those. I've seen this before. This is why I'm doing this. And I'm going to tape it so it's near to the ground. And I've seen kids use that for like kicking training because their shin will hit the thing and it will just bounce it. There's no pain involved with it. It's really good for kicking.
Okay.
So he's loving kicking stuff at the minute. That's his thing.
Right. Oh, you're not talking about like football kicking. You're talking about
just kicking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a bad shout.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get one of those. Obviously, empty it. Put it on like a small wooden thing and like tape it down for him. And then I find he needs to get the energy out. So there's no point me just not letting him kick stuff and stuff like that because he'll just misbehave. This is what I mean about that climbing wall and stuff. I want him to be doing something active. So yeah, I'm going to put this down and show him that this is what he kicks. Similar to that punch thing that you got him. Like he started using it now. Now he understands what it is more. Yeah. He won't go around slapping at random things. Like I've shown him this is what you hit.
Yeah.
So if you want it, like it's stuck to a bit of glass in the sliding door, in the kitchen, you give it a whack every now and then. That's what you whack.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the same with this because like. The other day, he just walked up to this, like, we've got a little leather sofa. He's like, bam! I'm like, no! I've just kicked the sofa. But, like, I find it funny once again.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I'm going to set this up for him so he can do that. But, yeah. Can't remember where I was going with any of that.
I don't know where the tangent's gone.
Anyway.
Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea of the climbing wall. Yeah. Great idea. I think, I mean, find a place to set it up. Yeah. Annoyingly, we do this in here because this would be perfect.
I know. This would be where I would do...
Yeah.
The only reason it's not perfect is because the second you've got to walk out your house and go into something, you're less likely to do it. But with it just being in the kitchen, it's there.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Actively, he can go and do it at his own leisure, like whatever he wants. He can go in there and kick a football into the goal.
Okay.
But like, if Becca wants to do something in the kitchen, the washing, the cleaning or whatever, she can be doing that while he's just kicking a ball or climbing or whatever.
What would you put on the floor?
So
if he climbs up,
it's basically, I've looked it up already, it's like, the big thick blue mats?
Yes.
So it'd just be one of those, and it's about 1 metre by 2 metres, and I'll put a bit of like wood under it, and then like so you can pick it up and then like latch it onto the climbing frame.
Okay.
So that when you're not using it, it's not taking up loads of space.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah. That's what I was wondering, like whether you would get like a mattress out and have to lay that down every time.
No. I'm going to make it so it's convenient.
Well, I'm gonna pull in your services. I know I've spoken to you already about my little outhouse that I want to build.
I'm buzzing for that.
Yeah, I've got it. There's an area I know exactly where it wants to go and stuff like that. I just need to get some time to like do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's inconvenient timing. It's always inconvenient timing for me in the winter. because obviously we've got a lot of Christmas stuff going on. So, but yeah, I want to build a little thing in there, and it's just essentially going to be like a little
dojo.
Almost like a dojo / like I'm going to put the ice bath in there, a couple of weights and some punch bags and stuff like that.
You should give it a name, because when I was younger, we had a little play area. It wasn't a dojo or anything like that, but it was called a Ye Old Shack. Okay. And I don't know why. It just gave it so much character.
I mean, yeah. I might do that. Yeah. Like, when it's built, I'll see what Elijah wants to call it, and we'll just call it that. That'll be the...
Yeah, because I don't know why. Because it was just shed. We never used it until my dad wrote Ye Old Shack on it.
Yeah.
Great place to be.
But, I mean, it's just... Obviously, now I'm doing the Muay Thai and the MMA now. He's now doing MMA, and he's like right into it. Do you know what I mean? And currently, he's just punching. Like I'll sit down and I'll put my leg out for that for his kicks, and just like hands for pads, and he'll do that, and just that's where he practices his kick. Have a little punch bag area, then you can see. And obviously, I said to you, I'm a big believer in like learning from seeing. Do you know what I mean? So if he sees me hitting the bag and doing stuff and blah blah blah, he'll come and hit the bag and do stuff. He sees me doing weights and stuff, he'll come do weights. Do you know what I mean? So and he's very much becoming. Whatever I do, he wants to do. So
yes, that's very good too.
I'm quite keen on capitalising on that and just getting him into that kind of frame of mind. But yeah, no, I'm just I'm keen on getting that done. So we've got like a little man area as well, a little man cave that we can. I mean, you never know. It depends on how it goes. We might put a little telly in there, PlayStation in there.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I'm not building a house, guys. You're building a tiny shed.
Yeah, I'll go.
I mean,
I'll put a pool in there
on the second floor. I'll.
Wait till you see this fucking outhouse.
You're like, you asked me to help, but what are you building?
Why is there a crane here? I thought you knew how to operate one.
But no, I'm keen on getting that done, so that we can have a little bit of a boys thang.
Yes, that's very cool as well. That's great. That's far more suitable than my kitchen. That's good. I like that.
Hey, let's build 2.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm just round there. You go into your shed. There's me in there.
I'll be happy with that. You act like I'd be sad.
I know, I don't know why I did that. What the fuck are you doing in here? You'd be like,
I'm like, excellent, you used the key. I didn't think you would.
Yeah, you fool.
You just get messages all the time after that going, are you here?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Can you be?
Yeah. Close enough, I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should we do an email?
Fantastic.
I have got an Am I the Arsehole sent in.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Now, I've not read it.
Okay.
So, I've just read the first line and realised we've got a gem on our hands. So, hello fellas, I hope you're both well. It's been a hot minute since I've graced you with my musings. Didn't know that was a word.
Yeah, fantastic word.
The real life squid game, or at this point, more of a squid necessity. I'll let you decide if this makes me the arsehole or not.
Okay.
I've recently adopted replying squid to every inane, stupid, lazy, dickish question my partner asks me. This is going well. To set the scene, we've been together just shy of 10 years. We have 2 beautiful children, and we're lucky enough to buy our family home 7 years ago. This is an important point, as it's necessary to understand we've lived in the same place for exactly the same amount of time. So where does the Squid Games come in, I hear you ponder? Well, every time he asks, where are the scissors? Where's the dog's shampoo? Where do the kids eat lunch? Oh, that's when, not where. When do the kids eat lunch? Where are my trousers? Etc. I simply reply, squid. As these are things he, as a grown-ass man, should know. It may take a little longer, using his own mental capacity rather than mine, but he's getting there. He may leave me if this continues, but I've no doubt in my mind he'll be back when he can't find his socks. Yours eternally, Annika.
Interesting.
That, actually, is the fantastic Am I the Arsehole?
And I would say that you are the arsehole.
Oh, that's bold. I can feel a lot of women right now fuming at you.
Now, let me finish before you jump down my throat. I feel like when you're in a relationship for a certain amount of time, there are certain roles and things you fall into that you will take care of certain things and your partner will take care of certain things. And that's just kind of how things go. For example, for me, my partner takes care of the house, although she's now gone into education. She's now a qualified counsellor. She takes care of the house and I go out and work and do this. So there are certain things she takes care of. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean if she wasn't there, I couldn't survive or function. But I'm so confident and so relaxed with the fact that she takes care of all of that stuff that my mind doesn't remember certain things, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
So if I go, I know she knows where the scissors are, and I know where she knows where this is, and I know she knows what happens here. So I'll quite often be like, where'd you put this? And she'll be like, oh, it's over there. Cool.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, I won't then go, let me lock that away, just in case I need it again.
Yeah.
Because your brain does this magical thing, and it does it when you travel, it does it all the time, where it will just forget unnecessary information. And what you need to remember is that you're so important to your other half, and you're such a value to your other half, that his brain will automatically forget certain things because he knows it's taken care of. Does that make sense?
I want you to know how smooth that was.
I know, but I feel like that's the reason.
I know, but I want you to know that Annika is currently pondering.
That's the thing.
Maybe I shouldn't have been so hard on him. Maybe I am that important. Maybe he needs me.
Do you know what I mean? And like you say, like, if he left you, it's not like he's never going to find anything ever again. He'll just have to remember it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, he knows you got him. You got his back.
Yeah, my house is very similar to yours in that respect. So I also say to my missus, she puts stuff in different places because she tinkers, she moves stuff. So I find it very frustrating. But I'll be like, where are the scissors? She'll be like, oh, there, I'll go and get them. Next time, I'll look in the same drawer and I'll be like, there's no scissors here. So I'm like, where are the scissors? I'll put them in there. So now I don't even bother looking because stuff moves all the goddamn time. Like, for example, shoes is her pet hate. Because shoes will be upstairs, they'll be at the shoe rack, or they'll be by the back door, right? I will never, ever check any of those places. I will just go, where are these shoes? She'll be like, on the shoe rack, Ryan. And I'll be like, cool. And I know that one frustrates her because there are only 3 places they would be.
Yeah. But I only want to check one.
Yeah, that's it. I want to know where they are now.
Yeah.
So, because I'll be pissed off if I check 2 and they're not there.
Yeah.
I'll save that. Just be like, where are they?
But yeah, I mean, that's fair. I feel like that's another side of things.
I don't feel like she's an arsehole for it, but I do feel like she's wrong.
I think in this situation, I think you have to be an arsehole, not an arsehole. So
right.
in this situation, I think you are the arsehole.
It also takes you just as long to say squid. Just say the answer. You're just being petty. Hey, fuck it.
You're an arsehole.
If we're going to go down that route.
If you say we have to pick one, then you're...
How about...
Just have your laughs back.
Good, yeah.
I'm just saying, no matter how many times I walk in this garage and I say to Ryan, where's the light switch in here? You've never had a go at me about it. Just it's on the wall.
I've just fucking turned it on.
Yeah,
you know what, when Gaz walked in here, he left the garage door wide open, comes that down. I haven't closed it. I didn't even say a word to him. I wasn't like, you're going to close that, mate?
That's love. I quite often, when I talk about me and Ryan to people, I often compare us to a loving marriage.
Yeah.
Because it's what we are.
We are.
You know, there's no blame. There's no error.
Almost every time. I know where the fucking memory card goes. I know where it is. I'll go, where's the memory card?
Okay, in my bag, mate. All
right, I can't get it. All right.
Where's the bag? Somewhere in
here. Yeah, that's the question no one knows the answer to. Where's the bag? But yeah. No, it's fucking... We just help each other out. There's none of this...
We've got each other's back.
Squid.
We're here for it. Yeah.
Hey? Guys, messaged me on the way here. Do you want an energy drink? I didn't reply to him. You know he did. He fucking got me one. Got me 2. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need the reply. Did not need it. I needed the energy drink. No,
squid would probably be more expensive.
Yeah.
What a dick move. I bought you a whole squid. Yeah. Fuck you.
Is that what you wanted, huh? Is that what you fucking wanted, huh?
No, if I wanted to buy you a drink you didn't want it would be water.
Yeah,
that's what I would buy you.
Yeah. And I've been horribly disappointed with that. I fucking water the plants. I mean, drink it.
What is this shit?
Yeah.
Don't flavour it.
I would open it and pour it out in front of you. But I feel like I went into that a lot more than I wanted to. I was just going to be like, yeah, no, it's all right either way, innit? But no, actually, now I'm fully on board. Just tell him where the fuck it is. Save time.
Stop ruining things.
Yeah.
Let the man be.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Guys, while we're here and we're looking fabulous, we're feeling fabulous, and things are just going our way. We want things to go away a little bit more. And I want you to go to kofi.com/Bromantic Podcast and donate all of your money, whatever's left in your bank account, to this podcast,
Yep.
so that we can afford to feed the children we keep in this garage.
Yes, please.
It's really important.
I will say as well, if you could subscribe on everything, just love us lots.
Yeah, essentially show us the love that we show you every day.
Yeah. We come out here in the cold, in the harsh environments.
Harsh environment.
To to make this podcast, not for us.
For you.
For you. And if you could just do that tiny little click and then release money from your bank account, we'd be entirely grateful.
It's us or Nigerian Prince.
So, and we exist. To finish up, a game, if you will.
A game?
Now, originally I wanted to play Mind Meld, but I now want to play Name That To Me.
What are the rules of this game, Ryan?
So the rules are very interesting. In fact, we did kind of cover them earlier, but I'll go over them again in case anybody skipped to the game at the end.
If you fucking skipped, you...
As long as you like it and comment, mate, fine. So what we will do is we'll take it in turns. Name a superpower. Doesn't even have to be good. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Following that, we have to come up with a hero name for them. So that is essentially the game. We'll have 10 seconds to give the hero name as well. So I'll go first with a power. So this guy's superpower is no matter how many times he shaves, it will always grow back instantly.
Okay. Okay, so mine would be minute past 12 man.
Minute past 12. That works, actually. That's pretty good. And mine's not as creative as that at all. Mine was going to be hair repair.
Hair repair. I genuinely thought you were going to go hair man. And I was like, what? Like, you're like, that took you 10 seconds.
Yeah, no. No, hair repair. Right, so now you've got to pick a superpower.
1 minute past 12. You don't get the reference. 5 o'clock shadow joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Just people will be like, what, so 1 minute past 12 it comes back? No, mate. The superpower is his sweat is really sticky.
Oh, that's horrible. The superpower, but okay. So, I've not done well here. I've gone with Swestick.
Do you know how fucking close mine is to yours?
Is yours stick sweat?
No, mine's Sweatstickle.
Oh, see, that's better. Sweatstickle's a great one.
No, Sweatstick's better, because there's Pitstick.
Yeah,
Sweatstick.
well...
Whereas mine's like a popsicle.
Yeah, I know, I like
Sweatstickle.
that. I like that. That's more whimsical than mine. Mine's to the point. It's not fun. Sweatsticle's great.
Sweatstickle.
Yeah, that's. I think that wins. Obviously, you vote. The superhero in this case can rewind time 3 seconds.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You go on.
I mean, yeah.
Go on then.
It's not that witty.
You laughed. I mean.
Yeah, you made me laugh.
Yeah.
Almost. That's his name.
I like that. I still haven't come up with one, so.
Oh, sorry. Why didn't you add it?
Because you laughed and I wanted to know. So, I'm going to go with no time.
No time.
Yeah, he's got no time. It's 3 seconds back. That's no time.
Shit power.
Yeah. Go on then, good sir.
My superpower is that he can make parts of his body heavier and lighter.
That's great. That's really great power. I love that you thought that on the spot. I don't know how you've done that. That's top-notch power. Heavy, light limbs.
Parts of body heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah. I don't know if you'll get it. I'm not going to explain it.
No? Okay. All right, do you want me to go first? Okay, so mine is mass scalar.
Mass scalar? Okay, yeah, scales, yeah. That's fantastic. I think if I had thought of scalar, I could have come up with a better one. Scalars are fantastic.
I thought it covered good
go,
ground.
Yeah. Damn it.
What have you gone with?
Mr. Patient.
All right, let me see how that works. Mr. Patient. Now, he is patient.
So he...
waits.
That's it.
I have to be honest with you.
Just waits a lot.
Upon that, fantastic. Upon there being a pun in his name, I can't fault it. I can't afford it. The fact that you've gone, wait, patient, Mr. Patient, fantastic. Because
I feel like it's obscure enough.
The best bit about that as well is every time he introduces a superhero name, people be like, why are you Mr. Patient? Because I wait a lot. Oh, wow.
I fuck around with waiting.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I feel like Scales was much better, not gonna lie.
No.
Crocodile.
Well, hey, you win some, you lose some.
Dragon Scale.
Right, I'm gonna pick the last power.
Yep.
And have one game of mind meld. All right?
Fantastic.
Okay. So this power is that you can read really fast. You can read an entire book in like half an hour. But your memory doesn't change. So you won't remember the whole thing, obviously. You might have to reread it. So, like if I fucking threw half an hour, like a whole book's worth of information at you in half an hour, you'd never remember it all.
Yeah.
But you can read it all.
Okay.
So...
You got one?
Yeah, I've got one that I think's not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah, same.
No, it doesn't. My God. Well, go on, what's yours?
Mine is Librarily.
That. What do you mean you didn't have a good one? Librarily? That's top tier.
Yeah, like
That's top.
Librarily.
Yeah, no, thanks. But, thanks. I don't know if you could tell. I did work it out. I wasn't like Librarily. I wasn't like Mr. Patient. This one was clear what you'd gone with.
Yeah, Librarily.
No, mine's nowhere near as good as that. Mine was meant to be a play on the word book smart.
Okay.
But it was books apart. It doesn't really work.
Book dumb.
Yeah, so that I wanted to do, but I was like, it's shit. Like, you're a superhero, you can't have book dumb.
I was trying to think of something to do with page or bookmark.
Bookmark, that wouldn't have been a bad one, would it?
They're kind of the two I was going for, and I couldn't think of.
I was trying to go with reader,
Okay.
but I couldn't get anything. Or like info, and I was like, inforget, but I was like, no.
Inforget's fantastic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, come up with that, and then I just threw it straight out.
It's also like Jesus, I can't even say words. It's kind of like internet as well.
Inforget.
Playing.
I actually still prefer Librarily, but
Librarily and Inforget.
Yeah.
A tag team.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Quick game of mind meld.
Yeah. Beautiful. Let's do it.
3.
Wait, do you have a word?
Yeah, but the first word's not hard to get because you just say a word. Can't you?
Great, mate. Go on then.
Quite often forget the first word.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Biscuit.
Hemisphere. Biscuit and hemisphere.
That is not similar at all. That's tough.
Hemisphere. The annoying thing is I'm not really sure on the meaning of hemisphere. It's half the world, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got the northern hemisphere and the lower hemisphere. Yeah. Essentially divided by the equator, I believe. So
Hemisphere and biscuit.
they are tough ones to get together. They are. I'm not gonna lie.
Tough cookies, some would say.
Some would say, however, that's related to tough, not hemisphere. So,
Okay.
right, I've got a fucking. Mine's gonna need some explaining. Okay.
Mine might as well. Mine's also 2 words. Is that allowed?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Chocolate digestive. We're both thinking the same thing as
Yeah,
well.
obviously we were. That is
digestive.
honestly disgusting. The chocolate digestive and digestive are not. That's. I'm not very happy about this.
Does that work? Or we?
No. All because you wanted to get some fucking chocolate on your digestive.
No, because chocolate digestive. Because half of it's chocolate, half of it. So you got like a north and south.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
That's
got
what
it.
I was going.
No, I got it.
So what were you going for?
It's just hemispheres round, isn't it?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing?
Yeah.
You make me sick.
No.
I'm glad I said chocolate digestive.
Yeah.
All right, chocolate digestive and digestive.
What's the chocolate bit? The northern?
Well, either or.
No, go on. You know, you're so fucking specific. Which one's northern?
Well, they're close to the equator.
Is the UK in the northern or the southern hemisphere?
Northern.
100%?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Are you talking just, is this a separate question?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, northern.
Yeah. You weren't sure, were you?
Yeah, northern hemisphere
Why
for
are you
the UK.
chuckling?
Because I thought you were relating it back to what we just said. Oh, fuck.
No, I didn't. I was...
You're on your best behaviour.
that is top tier behaviour. It's just a chocolatey place. That's all. So, what are we doing? Chocolate digestive. So...
And we can't say biscuit.
No, you can't say or Hammersmith.
Oh, God. It's just what I'm about to say. Oh, no, it's fine. I've got it.
All right.
You got it.
Well, only if I can say what I think I can say, otherwise I can't.
Not cookie.
Not cookie.
Okay. I really hope you've got this, because if you haven't. 3, 2, 1, McVitie's.
Chocolate.
No, of course you can't say chocolate.
No, I didn't think I could, but obviously you've gone for 2 words, and that's taken out 2 words, isn't it? So you said cookie. No, what did you say?
McVitie's.
McVitie's, and I've said chocolate.
Yeah, you know, like McVitie's digestive. Or
No, you
McVitie's
smashed
chocolate
it, yeah.
digestive.
Yeah, no, I just didn't think of it, mate. I was so stumped on the chocolate bit, I couldn't get around it.
Okay, so chocolate and McVitie's. Okay, go on.
So we now cannot say chocolate in anything. And right, okay. No.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Cookie.
Bourbon.
No, I mean, I'm struggling here, mate.
Was it bourbon's or whiskey? Bourbon is what I meant. Just to clarify, if anyone's confused about why I brought whiskey into that,
I didn't mean
what I meant was bourbon.
we've got... Oh, it's easy one. Come on, cookie and bourbon.
Any biscuit. Um,
Come on, guys, let's name a biscuit. Let's go, come on.
3, 2, 1. Custard
Oreo.
cream. God damn it.
I went with a dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the custard cream and the bourbon go hand in hand.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, yeah.
Is what threw me
Yeah.
off there, because a cookie, a lot of people call Oreos cookies.
Oreo and custard cream.
So can we not say cream now?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that fucking throws me out. All right.
No, I've got one.
Go on.
3, 2, 1.
Smiley
filling.
face. You got filling.
So both have a filling.
They do. So does a smiley face. Yeah.
Okay. Filling, smiley face. We can't say cream.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Jam.
You gave it
Boom.
away.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Cheeky sausage. Me dodger. Oh! Catastrophe. No, well done on
Oh,
that.
fantastic. Well done. That was more difficult than I thought.
Oh, tell you what, there are a lot of biscuits out there.
Ones you'd never thought of before. Jaffa cake.
Yeah.
It's a cake, not a biscuit. Son of a bitch.
Hemispherical moron.
I love the fact that we went with like a geographical word
Oh.
in cookie and then just went to cookie. Let's forget that.
Yeah.
Like we could have gone for countries that the digestive originated from.
You tell me that one.
England.
You think the digestive originated from England?
Yes.
100%.
No. What a fucking stupid question.
So, for me, McVitie is the Scottish name.
It's very true, yeah. The UK.
You heard it here first. We, at the UK, invented the digestive. And on that note,
Let's see you next week.
see you then for
Lots
more
of love.
facts.